She gave me up for adoption, and now she wants to reconnect with my children. I guess I should start by saying that this isn't the kind of post I ever thought I'd be writing. Honestly, even as I sit here, I'm not sure how to put all of this into words. My emotions are a complete mess right now, and I could really use some advice. So here's the thing. I was adopted. I've always known. My adoptive parents, who I call mom and dad because that's what they are to me, were very open about it from the start. They told me the story of how I came into their lives, a little baby, just a few months old, brought into their home when they couldn't have children of their own. They never hid the fact that I had a biological mother out there somewhere, but it was something we didn't talk about much as I got older. It wasn't like I was forbidden from asking, but I think they wanted to focus on being my family, and I never felt like I was missing anything. Still, growing up, there were always questions in the back of my mind. What kind of person was my biological mother? Why did she give me up? Did she ever think about me? Did she wonder what kind of life I was living, what kind of person I'd become? Those thoughts would pop up now and then, but I was mostly at peace with the whole situation. My life was good. I had a family who loved me, and I didn't feel the need to dig into the past, at least not until now. I should mention that I'm now 32 years old, married to a wonderful man, and a mother of 2 beautiful children, a boy and a girl, ages 5 and 3. I've always thought of my family as complete, and while I've occasionally thought about my biological mother over the years, I never felt the urge to search for her. I had everything I needed, or at least I thought I did. But life has a funny way of throwing you curveballs when you least expect it. A few weeks ago, I received a message that completely blindsided me. It was from a woman named Janet, my biological mother. After 32 years of silence, she wants to reconnect. I can't even begin to describe the whirlwind of emotions I felt when I first saw her name in my inbox. Shock, definitely. Confusion, absolutely. But also, anger. Yeah, I was angry. How could she just pop back into my life like this? After all this time? Why now? And what does she want from me? I didn't ask for this, and I certainly wasn't prepared for it. The thing is, I'd already made peace with the fact that I'd never know her. Growing up, I sometimes fantasized about what it would be like to meet her, but it was just that, a fantasy. I never actually expected it to happen, and I wasn't sure I wanted it to. My life has been full without her in it, and opening that door now feels risky, especially with my children involved. I know some of you might be wondering what exactly she said in the message, so let me give you a little more context. Janet, yes, I'm calling her by her first name, because Mom doesn't feel right, wrote a pretty long email. She started off by saying that she's thought about me every single day since she gave me up for adoption. She said that not a moment has gone by where she hasn't wondered how I was doing, if I was happy, if I was loved. She explained that she was very young when she had me, just 19 years old, and that she didn't feel like she had the means or support to raise a child at the time. She said giving me up was the hardest decision she's ever made, but she did it because she wanted me to have a better life, one she couldn't give me back then. I'll admit, reading that part of the message was emotional. I can't imagine how hard it must have been for her, and I do feel sympathy for her. But at the same time, I can't help but feel conflicted. She gave me up, and I get that she had her reasons, but she wasn't a part of my life. She wasn't there for my first steps, my first words, my birthdays, my graduations. She wasn't there when I needed a shoulder to cry on.